Tonight on Cheap Seats.
Back off, ladies. This little person's spoken for. Who's that riding with Keith?
OJ!
Do you ever watch Superteams?
No.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Cheap Seats. Now, today we'll be looking at the 1978 Superteams competition between the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, and the Kansas City Royals, Kansas City's team. Now, the Superteams was a spin-off of the Superstars, and we all know how great spin-offs can be. Now, before we get you out to Hawaii, here's what we want you to look for.
Here's what to look for. Here's what to look for.
Pay close attention to the announcers. Now, it's widely believed that Keith Jackson's classic voice can lend credibility to any event that he covers. That theory will be tested today as Jackson tries to make journalistic sense of this. And number 2, keep an ear out for the insane ramblings of announcer Bill Russell. He makes Anna Nicole Smith seem coherent. I think she's at her husband's funeral right there. So grab a trim spot, pop your collar, and get ready to be super teamed by some of the greatest athletes of their sport and the Kansas City Royals.
Baseball and football.
And slide in bad graphic. Perfect.
1978, leading the Kansas City Royals. You'll see third baseman George Brett.
From a higher than usual camera angle. What's up, ladies? I got gum.
Second baseman Frank White, the young man who succeeded in his hometown.
But who failed everywhere else.
Shortstop Freddie Patek.
Chicks dig the long ball. Unfortunately for 5'5" Freddie Patek, homely chicks will settle for a fielder's choice.
Son. And first baseman John May.
Coolidge. Where's salami? Right there.
Porter, who's trying to escape
Those
the
welding
action
glasses?
in the tug of war. Designated hitter Hal McRae.
Is that Tootie?
Speed in the running relay
Don't tell Mrs.
surprised
Garrett.
Everybody. Outfielder Tom Poquette.
I'm Tom Poquette, and I'll leave the light on for you.
Bulldog.
I don't remember Teen Wolf having a brother. Oh, yeah. I heard Scott came home early from basketball practice and found him in bed with Booth.
Left-hander and captain.
Well, it's nice to see that the Royals let someone from the front office participate.
For the Dallas Cowboys, quarterback Roger Staubach, the All-Pro who might have been an admiral.
Had he foolishly joined the military instead of the NFL.
Offensive tackle Ralph Daly, who's been sandwiched.
Why is he laughing? Because Keith is hilario.
Defensive end Harvey Martin, the resident disc jockey, better known as the Smiling Assassin.
And even better known as DMC from Run DMC.
Linebacker.
And via remote from San Quentin, Dede Lewis. He's doing 5 to 10 for that shirt.
From the Dallas secondary, safety Charlie Waters, a car salesman who's really a wrecker.
What?
And Cliff Harris, safety.
I'm not only the hair club president, I'm the free safety. Luckily, he's growing a toupee under his nose.
Dallas defense. Oh, yes, of all the athletic battlefields in the world you'd pick, this would be the one, Hawaii. And let me again...
Yeah, lots of historic battles took place on these beaches. Pro Bowls, Aloha Bowls, and don't forget real-world Hawaii's Ruthie in her epic battle with Jägermeister.
And so the Kansas City Royals are here in the finals.
Couldn't they have just called it a canoe race and not a war canoe race? War's pretty much covered in tug of war. That's a lot of war. Too much war. Not for this administration.
Bonus money to the winner, $25,000 to the loser. The winner of each event gets $8,000.
Ooh, winner takes all. It's just like in real sports.
In the
Okay, can I get a really, really wide shot so I can't tell who's riding the bike? Perfect. Judging by the speed, it's clearly Keith Jackson. Oh, Nelly, this banana seat is riding so high, my prostate is in my esophagus.
I would have to stop.
Who's that riding with Keith? It's OJ. McDuffie? Nope. Anderson? Nope. Damn it.
On a clay track here at Punahou School.
If I were Keith, I'd make OJ ride in front.
Excited, don't you?
Yeah, and did you know one of the...
OJ seems a little uncomfortable. Well, he's used to Al Collins driving.
Oh, wait. You got to have a lot of courage to sit back here with your...
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It takes a lot of courage to sit in front of OJ.
Ideal place to carry on a conversation, and it's also not the ideal place to really believe what he says because, look.
If the bandage fits, you must acquit. Stop it, okay?
That's right, I said it.
Kansas City Royals getting out to a pretty good...
Since when did this event turn into a Muppets movie?
Boys, it's Dede Lewis and Robert Newhouse moving up on the outside, and they're going for the lead down the back straight, and they've got it.
What a surprise. The football players have stronger legs.
How cool would it be if Frank White just started whipping Dennis Leonard to make him pedal faster?
Come on, Stoller, do it for the Cutters. These guys are great athletes and all, but it's hard to respect them when they look like a newly married couple on their honeymoon. This is just like the Tour de France and the show open to Three's Company.
Here we go. Billy Joe Dupree and Ralph Neely are top. We've seen him in...
I'd still take Lance Armstrong and a corpse any day over these two jokers.
And McClay and Patek are closing.
There's just something weird about watching guys this manly ride a tandem bike.
They're having this trouble in this turn. I think that's a bad turn. Everybody...
This whole thing is taking a bad turn, OJ.
Drew Pearson, they've worked together so well.
Can't believe Freddie can actually reach the pedals.
McCray lost his pedals as he looked like the Royals would be able to close.
Could Pearson be doing any less down the stretch? Yeah, it's like Staubach's driving a rickshaw.
Cowboys go out to win.
If you ask me, McCray should have put Patek in a basket, E.T. style. Wow, OJ on TV, that's something we'll never see again. Well, not until his reality prank show hits the air. For real. OJ's been pitching the networks a new reality show in which he plays practical jokes on unsuspecting victims. And instead of getting punked, they get juiced. Well, you know it's going to be a hit because it's going to be edgy. All right, stay with us. More Cheap Seats right after this. What, no music? Yeah, I thought we were going to commercial here.
You got juice!
OJ! Hey, welcome back to the show. Now, before we take you back out to Super Teams, we'd like to take a moment.
Excuse me. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, we can't see.
Yeah. Look, I know some of the seats are obstructed view. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but could you help me out? I mean, I'm on a date here, man. You know?
Yeah, he went online and got cheaper seats.
Are you calling me cheap?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you know what you are?
Oh, no, why don't you tell me what I am?
Know?
Yeah,
Let me tell everybody.
Hey, look. Hey, if we just move this beam over here, will you both shut up? Hey, no, that's not going to solve anything, Rand. If you move the beam over there, it's going to block those people.
Hey, I have an idea.
Beamy?
Just put it in front of me.
Folks, this is Beamy, our favorite cheap seats beam right here. Beamy, that is so nice. Are you sure you don't mind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm already a beam, so why not put that other beam in front of me?
Beamy. All right, guys, move it in front of Beamy. You know, that's just the kind of unselfish attitude we need a little bit more around here on Cheap Seats. I know. Beamy is like such a sweetheart. Beamy, everybody. Beamy. Yeah. Blown away.
When the guys are starting to run out of gas, and they're getting tired, and when you get tired, that's when you make the mistakes. That's when guys underestimate or overestimate things.
What?
And what happens, I think, with the water jump more than anything.
I'm just going to red flag this bug right here. Got him. Carry on.
And so they think that, and that's why they usually, I would say, they foul landing rather than taking off.
Or maybe the problem is that the ability to throw a baseball has nothing to do with jumping over a puddle.
Well, that's, see, the thing is, Keith, you notice I can do the bars without even leaving.
Okay, is this conversation the obstacle course?
I noticed that. Because
You know what I do when I can't understand someone? Just wait a few seconds till after they're done talking, and I just laugh.
Out of balance, it was all over. And I think of all the events that I've seen in a quarter century of covering sports, I've had more belly laughs watching people try to run this obstacle course than anything.
Slide whistle, never not funny. This choice of music is as predictable as a shirtless guy on Cops. Shirtless guys, also never not funny. Nice open field tackle, right there, and there. Whoa, clothesline. Who does he think he is, Donovan Darius? Cheater. Take that, flags. I don't even buy my parents an anniversary card, let alone a network. Stop kissing up. Freeze it. Didn't need to write career twice. It's kind of redundant. Yeah, like round 2 of the obstacle course.
Fake demand for the Dallas Cowboys runs, as his pretty wife Rosie taking his pictures. That'll go in the scrapbook.
Right next to the picture of Charlie locked in the stocks at Colonial Williamsburg.
We're ready to go now on the obstacle course. Patek running against Charlie.
Follow the yellow brick wall. Follow the yellow brick wall.
The first time he tried it in the preliminaries. Let's see how he handles this. But he does run almost straight up. Oh, look at that. He jumped right up.
Could Keith be more patronizing? Oh, look at that. He jumped right up like a full-grown human would do.
Going into this third run with a point.
I think that once you fall out of frame, you've pretty much lost the heat.
Beginning to roll up some penalties behind him. He has a total
Freeze
of
it. Thank God there's a cop on hand in case things get out of control.
It's a penalty. Waters run.
Boy, Robert Newhouse is wasting away in this heat.
Roderick Newhouse joining the cheerleaders for the Dallas Cowboys.
My lens is longer than yours. Yes, but mine is longer than hers.
Seconds off the fine run by Charlie Waters.
Well, we hope you're enjoying our Super Teams episode of Cheap Seats, but we should warn you that watching too much Super Teams can be hazardous to your health. The side effects crippling. There's a new film coming out on the heels of the Oscar-nominated documentary Super Size Me that shows what happens to you when you watch too much of one thing. Check out the trailer.
What do you think would happen if I watched Super Teams every day for a month? We're gonna find out. Super Team me. I watch Super Teams everywhere. He's not even pedaling. I'm just watching TV. What's the worst that can happen to me?
This is your brain scan from 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
This is your brain now.
Ugh.
Any questions?
Come on, Dennis. I know you got it in ya.
It's hard for me to watch him. He comes home and he gets all jacked up on tandem bike events and, well, to be honest, there's not a whole lot left for me.
Super Team P, Super Teams War.
Do you ever watch Super Teams?
No.
Would you watch it for 30 straight days?
No, if I knew what it was.
If I knew what it was.
Super Team P, Super Teams War.
Super Team me. Harvey, you gotta go over the wall. Over the wall.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Now, I feel like we need to give Do You Care the royal treatment.
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that at 5'4", 148 pounds, you were the shortest Major League Baseball player of your time? Do you care that in 1976, your charges that racism led you to lose the batting title to teammate George Brett were never proven? Do you care that in 1980, you removed yourself from Game 2 of the World Series in the 6th inning because of painful hemorrhoids? And you were later quoted as saying, "The pain is all behind me now." And I think you would tell us that being a success in the big leagues takes one thing: preparation, and lots of it. Talk about roid rage. Yeah. Kind of makes you wish Balco was around in the 70s, huh, ladies?
3-0 to the Dallas Cowboys, and for just a few fleeting moments, probably the Royals...
Is he spanking himself?
...skipped one or two of the rubber chicken stops over the winter.
What? Were they performing in the Catskills?
Just a little bit more. This is a prideful group
Keith,
of athletes.
the pool rules clearly state no sitting on the railing and no horseplay.
Be shunned away from the championship.
Once again, a packed house on hand.
But that possibility certainly...
You got to tip your hat to Keith Jackson, though, because if you close your eyes and just listen to his voice, you can almost pretend that you're watching the Rose Bowl. Almost.
Stay in the fight.
OJ. I think Freddie Patek just got juiced.
Leading off, the Royals against the Dodgers.
Could these lanes be any wider? Yao Ming could swim this thing sideways. Kirstie Alley could... well, maybe not.
That sends left-hander Paul Splittorff into the water.
Exactly how is it germane to this competition that Splittorff is a left-hander? That's like saying J-Lo's gonna win a Grammy because she's married to Mark Anthony. All right, fast forward.
And it is Freddie Patek in the anchor leg now.
Patek's doing the anchor leg? Yeah, it makes sense. He's so light, he just scoots across the top of the water. Like a water bug. A tiny water bug.
And Kansas City stays alive as they defeat the Cowboys in the...
Wow, she is tall. I heard Jerry and Freddie signed an interesting prenup. Yeah, in a divorce, Freddie gets everything on the bottom shelves.
Missionaries came to Hawaii the first time. They found a sport the natives practice called hooky hooky.
On the mainland, we call that practice pulling a binger. And when did towel taping become part of trainer services?
Here on the beach at Waikiki, wrap towels around their bodies.
Wouldn't it be easier just to wear a bathrobe?
The naked skin. So a great deal of attention.
And another drop contact lens ruins a day at the beach.
dig and
Dude, the Holiday Inn is going to be so upset when they see this. Crazy. He's got a towel over his warm-up jacket. That's like giving Marlene Matlin earplugs.
Roger Staubach coaching the Cowboys.
What kind of advice does a tug-of-war coach give? Relationship advice, tax tips.
You know, Keith, talking to Roger Staubach about this, and he said in this tug-of-war was the most excited he's ever been about any event, sporting event he's ever been associated with.
Which explains why he didn't win more Super Bowls.
Exhorting his teammates.
Short shorts.
Kansas City got...
Hey, it's flat-haired Napoleon Dynamite. Just pull and win already. Gosh.
Into a whole position. Anyone who has ever lived any period of time at all has made decisions that they have regretted.
Except this guy. This is less of a tug-of-war and more like a Cold War.
Because they did agree to no time limit.
Just like a Ken Burns documentary.
And so it rages on as the shadows keep getting longer. And once in a while, a temper flares from out of a hole.
Does anybody know what Keith is talking about? Sometimes a goblin will grab you from beneath the sea, and you just have to hold on.
Send that hooky down here, and a bag of pretzel logs while you're at it. I've got the mad munchies.
The more serious these guys get...
Wow. I forgot how exciting the tug-of-war can be.
I know.
Excuse me, guys.
What?
After watching that tug-of-war bit, you know, we're seeing too much of the show. Is it possible to obstruct our view again?
Fine, yeah, guys, obstruct their view.
I mean, it's so much better when we're not seeing the show, you know? Maybe you could obstruct our hearing as well. That'd be a good idea.
Hey, you know what else would be a great idea?
What's that?
If you shut your mouth.
Whoa, Beamy.
Whoa, hey, no, nothing, guys. I'm not gonna have some stupid insult my two best buds, Rand and Jay, right here on their very own show. Screw that.
Hey, Beamy. Hey, all right, I think Beamy needs to cool off for a minute. We're gonna take a commercial break. Beamy, come on.
That's right, buddy. Hey, just look at the floor there. That's right, look at the floor. You want to insult our people? No, I'm supporting you guys. Got this in your big mouth.
Welcome back to Cheap Seats and the conclusion of the tug-of-war. More like tug-o-bore. This is seriously the dumbest activity ever. Let's just fast forward to the end of it. No, people are invested. They want to see the conclusion. All right, just give me the remote. What are you doing?
Just let go.
What do you do? Just let go.
Seriously.
You let go. You.
Give it.
Series of moves. You love the other
With
guy.
all that time and labor, somebody better be delivering a sand baby when this thing is done.
I wish this was over. I think I'll quit. No, I'll make him quit. And you just say, well, I'm just gonna hang in a few minutes. I'll see.
What's happening? Is this a Nom flashback? No. This is the new Charlie Kaufman movie, Being Bill Russell. We're actually inside of his head. And it's creeping me out, man.
Now we're in it. And I'll just see if I can make the other guy give up.
No. I think this is an Oliver Stone movie. Yeah, boring on the 4th of July.
No matter how much it hurts. I'm just gonna hang in there. Just hang in there. And see if I can make something happen. If I can pull him over the edge or push him over the edge.
Maybe it's just me, but I think they're kind of overproducing this thing. Yeah, real war footage isn't made to look this
As long
heroic.
as you can, so that you know you've been in a contest, but not so long that he makes you want to give up. It starts to feel good. The pain starts to feel good.
Like when you eat a baby carrot too fast and it feels like it's going down your spinal cord. The good pain.
He can't. He just can't hang in there. I'll make him quit. I know I won't. No matter what, I won't.
Deep, Funky Thoughts by Bill Russell. I saw Bill Russell do that same tug-of-war monologue at Burning Man. Blew my mind, dude. Blew my mind!
The tug-of-war wears on and on between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Royals, and Trans World International, the organizers of the competition, the team captains, and the commissioner, Bob Cousy, have agreed...
Wait, Bob Cousy's the commissioner of this? I feel much better about it now. Yeah, and he's taking the Gary Bettman approach. Do nothing and hope it resolves itself.
Obvious on both sides of the pit. As a matter of fact, most of the water is...
It looks like they've stopped pulling and started sleeping.
and most of the strength has disappeared from the arms and shoulders of the competitor.
And the good news is, it's not like they're going to need those arms and shoulders for their careers to throw or swing or anything.
Unless we do have a decision, unless Dallas can...
Who invited the Tuscan Raider?
15, that is 1 hour.
This has all the markings of a Danny Ocean distraction to steal the diamonds.
It's over.
A tie?
What a fulfilling conclusion to this entire event. And the fans on the beach who watched for that full hour and 15 minutes are really appreciating this outcome.
Draw. If you put your hand on Freddie Patek...
You got 3 wishes. Wish for more wishes, Keith. Wish for more wishes.
That body.
Well, I'm pretty...
Stay away from me gold, Jackson.
I tell you, I've never done that before, but I know one thing. I don't ever want to do it again. That's hard, Keith. Oh.
And Patek can hold his head up high, knowing that he'll never have to stand in any man's shadow.
You're looking at Nancy and Roderick Newhouse.
Daddy, are we going to build sandcastles like you promised?
Now, Robert, an hour and 15 minutes is a long time to be...
Tell us about it. We cut this thing down to 1 minute and 15 seconds, and it's still too long.
Time living in the finals. There's no way. Because they had one-man advantage on, and no way we could pull them over. We'd stayed here all night. They couldn't pull us over. We couldn't pull them over either.
Well, Nancy and Roderick said they wanted to go out and boogie a little tonight.
No, we didn't.
They can boogie all night long if they want to. I'm resting.
Then you don't mind if I party with them, do you, Robert? OJ.
And now we're in it. And I'll just see if I can make the other guy give up. Because I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up at all. I'm just going to, no matter how much it hurts, I'm just going to hang in there. Just hang in there. And see if I can make something happen. If I can pull him over the edge or push him over the edge, make him decide that he's had enough. And you want him to hang on, but you want him to give up. You want him to hang on as long as he can so that you know you've been in a contest, but not so long that he makes you want to give up. And the harder it is, it starts to make you feel better. You start to get energy from it in a funny kind of way, in that it starts to feel good. The pain starts to feel good.
Oh, you want to just call it a tie? Sure. Oh, that was a satisfying ending. As satisfying as inviting the Royals in the first place. You want to give out some cheapies? Why the heck not? Ow. Hey, elbow. All right, cheapie for cutest little Royal. I gotta go with Freddie Patek. If he were still in the league today, he'd be Pedro's little good luck charm. Cheapie for worst coverage, the whole tug-of-war event. It was the kind of thing we should have only heard about and not seen, like Fred Savage's journey through puberty. My cheapie for worst coverage has got to go to the Speedos. That is a sports package none of us signed up for. All right, that's our show. Thanks for being such a great audience. We want to thank Beamy for getting our back earlier. Beamy.
Hey, guys, I'm actually not a real Beam.
What?
Yeah, I'm just a voiceover actor backstage here.
What?
Yeah, and I'm not actually on a real date. This is an escort.
What?
You got juice!
OJ! He gets me every time.
Yeah.